Hey, alphas. Oh, shit. Hold on, let me see if I can... Does that make it work? Oh! This is the best we're gonna get. All right. Hey, team. Welcome back. Today, I have a couple of things planned. Actually, I have a silly idea that I thought of. I'll tell you how I got that idea. So first, we're gonna start off with my silent review of the week and my discography of the week. So this week, my top 3 song picks are number 1, Kiss from a Rose by, it's a cover, by Wake Me. I don't know if you've heard that, but it's like a punk rock cover. I think it's better than the original. Sorry if you like the original. Number 2 is For the Girls. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. And that's gonna be Baby by Justin Bieber. And that's gonna be Baby by Justin Bieber. And if you don't get that, I'm sorry. The next one is gonna be the Dorman Piccolo Concerto. Number 2. It's called Adagio Cantabile. I'm a music minor. I was originally here to be a music teacher. So there's that. It makes sense that I listen to classical music. Like I said, I have a super wide variety of taste in music. I wanted to discuss this, and if you have Apple Music or you use Apple Music or you know somebody that does, I encourage you to look at this app because this is the coolest thing. I'm sure it's not new, but I just discovered it. It's an app through the Apple Music store library called Apple Classical, and it's like an archive of all kinds of classical music that is separated from the actual classical music that's on Apple Music, if that makes sense. Anyways, go check that out. I actually really like it. I'm gonna start exploring that because I miss classical music a lot. My silent review of my week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Sorry. Okay. So this week I have something funny planned. I sort of got inspo because I was rewatching some videos that I haven't watched in a while, and one of them was the Brittany Broski and Sarah Shower collab video where they were talking about laws that they would implement into society post-pandemic. And then I sort of said on my Snap story earlier today, I was talking about how we need to bring medieval methods of torture back, and that we should punish people for stupid Gen Z things like ghosting someone. Yeah, without further ado, these are laws that I would make if I was in a monarchical position. Let me get the costume out. Hold on. Now that I'm the people's princess, I'm gonna read you laws that I made. So we've got a couple of ones that are just things that are gonna happen, like petty crimes, and then we've got executable crimes, crimes that you could be executed for. Let me pull out the official law book. At number 1, the law that I would make is if you're rude to a service worker, you have to have 24 hours in the stocks. And then you have a 3-month sentence to work a minimum wage job at a busy site. Let me explain what the stocks are. It's the medieval thing where it's 3 holes and a piece of wood. So I'm talking about that. You get that. You're gonna sit there for 24 hours, no food, no water, and get publicly shamed for being for being a Karen. You have to work for free, community service, a 3-month minimum wage, at 3 months at a minimum wage job. Number 2, misogyny. We don't fuck with that. We can't test on animals anymore, right? But if NASA, say, comes up with a new space shuttle or something that they need to test something, they don't know if humans are going to survive in it. Hey, since you want to act like an animal testing. You're getting sent to space. We don't know if you're going to come back. Number 3 is if you're an old person, if you're close to retirement age, 60 and up, you have to retake your driver's exam every single year, because I don't play around. Old people annoy me a lot, actually. Old people that have weaponized incompetence or just are weird. Yeah, you're retaking the driver's exam every year, sweetie. Sorry. If you're racist, you have to be in jail for a number of years times 2 of your offense. So essentially, if you're caught committing, like saying a slur, you have to go to jail for 2 years if you only did that once. But if there's more evidence presented that that you were racist in multiple times, so say up to 5 times, you're going to jail for 10 years. And during those 10 years, you have to unlearn your racism. So you're going to be learning about different cultures. You're going to be going on trips with people to like learn about cultural food, how to cook it, how to make it, cultural dress, the history of anybody that you were racist to, so that you can unlearn that shit, because we don't fuck with that either. 5, if you're a man and you watch the Fresh and Fit podcast unironically, you have to go to beauty school and you have to work at a Sephora for 1 year of community service. And then going off of that, if you're a girl who bullies girls, you have to watch the Fresh and Fit podcast weekly in a women and gender studies class, and then write a dissertation like it's a doctoral program and argue your point why the Fresh and Fit podcast is bad. And number 7 is you have to register as a sex offender if you're bad at texting. It doesn't mean that your tone is bad. Like I'm talking about if you're a slow responder. If you can't respond to anybody in a timely manner, you have to register as a sex offender. I'm sorry about that. Without a legitimate excuse presented at my court, you have to register as a sex offender, and you have to go around and tell people that you suck at texting and that you're really horrible at communicating, and therefore you're a sex offender. I don't know how those two connect, but they connect. Now we're on to our executionable crimes. So if you're radically religious or you bully people, on the opposite end, if you bully somebody for their religious practice or spiritual practice, crucifixion. You want to talk about made in his image, babe. You're going to die in his image too. And if you're caught cheating, and this is a spectrum, you're not going to get executed if you're cheating on your girlfriend that you've been dating for a month. But if you have a wife and 3 kids, guillotine. You're getting beheaded in public. That's what I got to say about that. And number 3, animal abuse. If you are caught committing animal abuse, you're going to be drawn and quartered. Now, I'm not sure if any of you know what that means, but essentially that means you're going to get tied up. Your ankles and your wrists are going to get tied in 4 separate directions on a horse-drawn carriage, and they all just ride in separate directions. So if you want to commit animal abuse, the animals are going to abuse you. So there's that. That's all I have for this week, flops. So until the next assignment is due.